In today's video, I'm going to be going up against myself in a mixing and mastering competition. Now, you may be wondering, how is that going to work? Well, I have found one of my old A-level music tech multi-track recordings, which I did when I was about 18 years old. I'm now 24, that's 6 years ago. And I'm going to see now that I have supposedly learned a lot more about mixing and mastering if I can do better. But to make this more interesting, I'm only giving myself 10 minutes to beat myself. So what track is this that I am going to be mixing today? It's in fact a cover of Crazy by... I can't remember. Yeah. And this is what I did 6 years ago.
About that place, even your emotions have an echo in so much space. Crazy, does that make me crazy?
So yeah, that's the track. As you can see, it is drums, guitar, bass, and some vocals. This is a pretty simple recording, and as you can see from the mix window, Logic stock plugins only. Very simple techniques been used here, and no mastering. My god, no wonder I only got a B. But yes guys, to be able to mix this, we need to now wipe everything. We need to bypass everything and start again. Now, as I said, I'm only giving myself 10 minutes, so I'm going to set a timer right now, as you'll see right here. And let's see if I've learned anything over the last 6 years in mixing and mastering. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. As I said, this is pretty simple. One thing I didn't do was track stacking just off the bat, just to get everything tidied up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a track stack for the drums. There we go. Got the drums in one channel. It's going to make it a lot easier to mix. Bass guitar's fine. Vocals, we're going to chuck that all into one track as well. Call it vocals. There we go. Right, now we're going to get to mixing the kick first. I'm going to mix around the kick, so I'm going to mute everything. Turn this back up to 0. Don't know why this is at 0. Got a good level. I'm going to start off with an EQ. I didn't do any compression in my A level on the drums. I use compression on literally everything, but drums especially, that's something you've got to use to get a good punch. The low end's definitely there. Going to bring a little bit of brightness in. Bit of boxiness, bit of bleed to get rid of in the mid frequencies. There. And that sounds a lot better already. Now we're going to compress that. Do I use Logic stock plugins? Nah, we're going to use normal plugins. So I'm going to put it through. I'm going to put it through the R-Comp. This is a great little compressor, this. Get a good bit of tack going. Nice. Got a good punch now. I'm going to move on to the snare. Get rid of the boxiness again. I hate them 300 to 500 hertz. We get a lot of the brightness of the snare in the overheads, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to use a normal Logic compressor for this one. Oh. Got a nice slap now in the snare, but it's not overly bright because again we're going to make it up in the overheads. That kick and snare already sounds so much better. Now the overheads, normally I'd cut a lot of the low end, but because we don't have any toms separated recordings, we're going to have to try and emphasize the toms in this as well, which is going to be tricky because we don't want to ruin the sound of the snare that we just made. So I'm going to do a little boost in the low frequencies, just to let them toms kind of come through. But then we're going to do a lot more at the high end. Nice. Now, we're going to have to invert the phase because I feel like we're losing a lot of the kick now in the low end, unless actually what we can do instead is we can cut out some of these low frequencies here. I don't want to ruin too much of the toms. try and bring it through a bit more. There we go. It's really frustrating that there's no tom mics recorded, so it is what it is. We move anyway. And now I'm just going to do a quick bit of output on the drums. Another EQ. Nice. Sounds clean. Right, let's move on to the bass. How long we got? Crumbs, Jesus, we've used 5 minutes just on the drums. Right. I'm gonna have to really hurry this up. Okay, sick. Quickly slap a compressor on there. I'm gonna have to use Logic stock plugins. Use the DCA. Right, now guitar. I'll do a mix down at the end. I've decided. First, what I'm gonna do, because there's only one guitar, we're gonna make this more interesting. We're going to spread them using sample delay. Send them out to the sides. Roll a little bit more of what we don't need at the low end. This is getting tense now. Mid-highs, raise them up a bit. Oh god, I'm running out of time. So, okay, now, right, the vocals, we're going to make this a really easy job. We're going to do well here. So we're going to go down to RVox, which I did a video on, by the way. Link in the description to check that one out. We're just going to process on the output channel.
Just like me. My hero had the heart to live that life out. All I remember is thinking I want to be like them.
Nice. Right.
Ever since I was little.
Come on.
Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I've come.
Slight roll off there.
And I can die when I'm done.
I don't have any time for parallel compression anymore.
Does that make me crazy?
Get rid of some of the boxiness.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
Do a low end.
Probably.
Do like that. This is meant to be a harmony, so we're going to put a pitch shifter in.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
I think it was third. Yeah.
Does that make me crazy?
Alright, we've got a couple minutes left. I'm going to do some effects, and then we're going to do some really ridiculously quick mastering. Oh, geez. Okay. So let's go to bus 3. Everyone's going to have the same reverb because I don't have time to do separate reverbs. That's fine. We'll make it a nice sort of warm reverb. So I'll push these down a bit here. Send it to the sides as well. Emphasize that just a tiny bit more to keep the dry signal in the middle. So just gonna again use an S1 imager, just spread out a little bit more.
Emotions have an echo in so much space.
And then we'll go for a large tool. We can control it.
And when you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough.
Hey, that's great. Let's go for a warm haul.
Too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly.
and then we'll just do with a final minute. We need to do some mix. Oh god, we need to do some mastering. Really quickly. Oh god. Right, adaptive limiter. Let's slap this all the way down to nothing.
And I hope that you are having the time of your life.
Chuck the vitamin in.
But think twice.
My mouse actually keeps dying, and that's really frustrating.
Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy.
There we go. And then, oh my god, I've got no time left. I'm gonna quickly have to slap this on. I'm running out of time. Oh man. Make it bigger.
I think you're crazy.
There we go. Okay, that's time. That was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. I'm gonna do all these different techniques that I have in my head, like which I know will sound so much better than what I did when I was 18. But the problem was I didn't have time to do them. I spent too long on the drums, I thought. But that's it. That's the competition complete. It's up to you guys to decide who wins, 18-year-old me or me. So right now, I'm going to quickly play you some snippets from both of them, and I want you to comment below which one you think is better.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so special about crazy. Does that make me crazy? Oh, you really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy.
So there you have it, guys. Now it's up to you to decide if I am a failure or not, and if I should just give up with mixing and mastering right now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. I will be going up against myself at different ages, different mixes that I've found, and I will challenge myself to do better and try and convince myself that I am getting better as I get older. But thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.